Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. On today's third episode of Driver's Profile, we got the chance to talk to Josias and his 1999 R34 GTR Skyline. I gotta say, guys, this was an absolutely incredible car. It was so clean, but I will say I'm sorry for the lack of exposure and the lack of lighting in the shot. It was at night. It was towards the end of the show when I got a chance to talk to him. But nonetheless, it's a really good interview. I really hope you guys stick through to the end. It was really worth watching the interview, and he leaves us some really good tips and really good important things to follow in your endeavors in whatever you do with your vehicle. So anyway, here's the episode. All right, so we're here with Josias, who just finished talking to your buddy Danny, and he's got that awesome 1100 horsepower Supra, and now we're going to talk about your R34 GTR.
All right, so my R34 GTR is a 1999. Actually, it was one of the first ones that was made in January 1999. As far as the car right now, I have a little bit work done to it. It has a Tommy metal head gasket, ARP studs just to have the head nice and tight. Upgraded HKS turbo, so it's pushing about 400 horsepower right now and 18 pounds of boost.
And you're showing the twin setup, aren't you?
Yeah, it was an upgraded twin setup that I did for it. As far as the plans for the car, I'm gonna go with a 2.8. I'm gonna stroke it, 2.8 liter, and I'm gonna go single turbo with it. The goal is to be a little bit over 900 horsepower.
Okay, why the 2.8 over the RB26 and why singles over twins?
Everybody goes singles on the inlines for sure, and I should have done single when I did the upgrade on these turbos. Should have listened to the person that was telling me to go single. My 33 is actually single now. It's way better. It's pushing 800 horsepower. So I want to do the same thing. As far as 2.8, why? From all the research that I've done and the guys that have Skylines, the 2.8 is a little bit more aggressive. It's going to pull a lot faster. It's going to spool the turbo a lot faster too. And they said that it's literally night and day when it comes to a 2.6 to 2.8. My 33,
bigger displacement.
Yes, bigger displacement. So my 33 is 2.6. Once I get this one done at 2.8, we're definitely going to see the difference right there. So I'm going to have both in reality, and I'm going to feel the difference. So
yeah, that's absolutely incredible. Like, I think everybody's dream car is the R34 GTR.
That's my dream car.
Yeah, for sure. And we are lucky enough to talk to him, and he's got how many Skylines? This one, the R33, and that's it?
That's it. I got two Skylines.
Both Skylines.
Both GTRs.
Both GTRs. Like, I was telling you earlier that my favorite is the R33 because, you know, Initial D, Wagon Nights, like watching those animes as a kid, I've always been attracted to this car.
A lot of people sleep on the 33s. They like the 32s and the 34s, but like I was telling you earlier, there's something about the 33, and you know, somebody like me owning both cars, and I've told other people that had bought a 33 as well, and they told me, you know, you were right about it, we were talking about it. When it comes to that car, the 33, this is my favorite car, but there's something about the 33, when I drive it, it drives different. I will say it's more of like a track type of car. It drives more aggressive. It wants to like eat the road.
Yeah.
The 34 is pretty and all. I love it. The seats are amazing. But I don't know, there's something about the 33, man. I love my 33.
Yeah.
No matter what. And for somebody that has never driven a 33, that are out there saying, oh, my favorite car is the 32 or the 34, I will tell them if they drive a 33, they're going to feel the difference.
Now, I will say I want to get my 33 before this YouTube video goes up because I don't want this car to blow up. But because everybody hates on it, but like you were saying, man, like it is such an awesome car.
It's an awesome car.
Yeah.
It's an awesome car.
Now,
you know,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What you were saying about the car?
No, I mean, it's an awesome car. I love the 33. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that. So the question now I have is high cast. Do you still have it or no?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do.
I guess they're flying jets around here.
Yep.
But so he's got the high cast on there. Why?
It comes with the factory, and from all the research that I've done, it's actually better to keep it.
Yeah.
I like it. It drives very well. So no reason for me to take it off.
Really hope they turn down that music. We're gonna pause real quick so we can let them pass by.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so we're back after the music kind of went up, and so hopefully it'll quiet it down. So where were we? I think we were talking about why you kept the high cast on your car.
Correct, yeah. I mean, from all the research, like I was saying earlier, from all the research that I've done, a lot of people keep the high cast. I mean, there's no reason for me to take it off, so I like the car, the way it drives with the high cast, so yeah, I'm keeping it.
And I think that's one of the big reasons why the 33 was, in my opinion, such a pivotal car at the time, because it was the first car to go under 8 minutes at the Nürburgring. in Germany, and for a car that weighs that much, what is it, 3,500 pounds, give or take?
It's a little bit lighter than the 34. As the 32 is the lightest, then 32 is a little bit heavier, and then the 34 is the heaviest.
Yeah, either way, like it's still a big car.
It's a big car. It's a little bit wider. Actually, the 33s are a little bit longer. Is that out of the 3 cars, the 33 is the longest one?
It is.
It is the longest one, but it weighs less than the 34.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that, because the first time I ever saw a 35 in person, I was like, damn, that's actually kind of small, you know, considering like what it is.
It became a little more compact.
Yeah, it did. And I will say though, the thing I was bummed out about for the 35 was that the headlights went from horizontal to vertical. Yep. And I was like,
and no stick shift.
No stick shift either.
Yeah.
It leaves that rawness out of it. You know what I mean?
I like the stick shift cars.
Yeah.
That's what turned me off on the 35.
Yeah.
So I stick to old school 90s.
Yeah. I think if I ever got one at 35, like I've sat in them, I've driven in them, and like I rode it and I was like, I get it. You know, I get why it's a dual clutch, but it doesn't have that same sense of soul that these cars have.
I like stick shift.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, clutch and stick shift, since I was a kid, I love it.
Yeah, and that's why I got the Evo, because it's so raw. It's the last raw one before the 10, because the 10 is so like, you know.
Yeah, no, I like the Evo. Kind of squishy. The Evo 9 is nice.
Yeah,
I like that one.
It is. I really appreciate that. So, like I said, we really appreciate Josias here in your club. I know that a lot of people probably been bothering you about the car. So I just want to say thank you for taking time.
No problem, man. When I get a chance, I always try to talk about the car. A lot of people love this car. It's my favorite car. It was my dream car, and it's still for a lot of people. And you know, all I say is that if this is your dream car, work for it. You know, nothing is impossible. You know, when I wanted to have this car many years ago, I have friends that were like, "Oh, you're never gonna have an R34." I'm like, "I'm gonna have an R34 and an R33."
And you proved them wrong.
And I proved them wrong, because you know, it's how bad do you want it? You know, you can work really, really hard. Keep the mindset as no matter what comes your way, you can get whatever you want in life. You know,
Absolutely.
and I'm no different than nobody else. You know, everybody, we're all in the same shoes. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. If you want to accomplish something, I'm telling you, just work really, really hard for it, and you can get it.
Yeah, and with that note, guys, like it's a common thing between Josias here and Danny, where they're saying that, you know, have a goal, have a dream, stick to it, save, and then one day when you have that ability to go buy that car, you guys are going to be in a position to do so and not have to worry about, you know, oh, can I do this, can I do that? Have that goal, set the money aside, work for it now, and then get it later.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
like I said, if you really, really want something in life, you can always get it. When there's a will, there's a way.
For sure.
There's going to be struggles, things are going to happen along the way, but I guarantee if you stick to that goal, you can get it. Whatever it is that you want in life.
For sure.
You know, I'm a proven fact. Danny took like 10 years to get his Supra, but he enjoys it. I mean, with these cars, for us, it's these toys. You know, every time we get on these cars, they put a smile on my face. You can have the worst day of your life. You jump on these cars, and it'll put a smile on your face real quick. There's no way, I tell my wife, there's no way I can drive my Skylines and be upset and not smile. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. So if you're having a bad day, jump in the car. Absolutely, it will fix your day, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my car. Like I absolutely love it.
It really does.
Yeah.
You know, it's more than just, oh, it's a car. For me, there's a lot of emotion into it. You know, the time that it took me to get one, and you know, that's why I appreciate it so much, because you know, I know how much effort I put into having this car, and you know, it is for all of us that have these cars. It's nice.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, guys, like when I say these are some of the cleanest JDM cars here in the States, cleanest JDM cars, period. Like I've not seen as clean as cars. Some right-hand drive, left-hand drive, you know, USDM, JDM, whatever your flavor is. There's a variant of that car here in this club. And what's the name of your club one more time?
Regiment 0.
Regiment 0, guys. You want to shout out your IG?
My IG is King Josias 23. That's KINGJOSIAS 23. So if you want, take a picture on the side, or you can show it on the side of the car.
For sure. Let's go do that now.
Yeah. You can follow me on the IG right there.
Oh, just real quick, look at that interior, guys. That is fantastic. Look, and this is how you know it's a real GTR, because he's got the center dash display. So
it's a BNR 34. Yep.
BNR 34 for sure.
34.
So King Josias 23 and it's R34 GTR. So like I said, guys, go ahead and give him a follow, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys do all of the above. Do it for the culture. Be safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
All right, man. Thank you for having me.
Thanks again.
All right.